Yeah, it's trying to catch up with that Bill King. The first chapter was really good. Second chapter was good. Okay, let's see what's happening with the third one. Okay, they on the house and all of a sudden these waves is coming out of nowhere. All I see was these flames and they were just upstairs listening to their Will Smith CDs. And all they seen was all these waves and stuff like that. You know, waves and dread combo. I think I'm gonna call them Draves. Okay, watch out. We've got a giant wave coming up and dreads. Dreads and waves. I think I'm gonna call them Draves. Okay, hang on tight, you two. He told them to hang on tight. They grabbed his pants so his butt is hanging out. They know what they doing. He said, don't hold on to that. Nah, it's dangerous up here. All right. Now we got the cover page. We got Nana. Seems to be the Toriko of the series. And then we got Komatsu. What the no, Komatsu is from Toriko. Tankachi might be the Komatsu of the not Tankachi. The Ringa might be the Komatsu of the series. And I guess Tankachi is the Tankachi of the series. I don't know. Hey man, you gotta get on the Jujutsu Kaisen train. All caught up with Jujutsu. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get on it. Oh, it's 137 chapters. We're gonna bust that right out. The same way I'm busting out what you call them? Solo leveling. Solo leveling. I don't know how I forgot the name. My mind just went blank. Okay, about one. Wait, hold on. Where I'm at. Okay, here we go. About 1 month ago, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind because it means that much to me. He said, I know you want to leave immediately, but there's just one problem, I say. The Tenkachi's already on the ship. And quit playing on that. Okay, and look, the what you call them, the Kappas is on there playing with him. He done brought half his girlfriends on there. I don't know why they playing on the thing like it's that fun. They were scared that it was going to delete them just a minute ago. Okay, problem. What problem, Nana? A typhoon. You mean the monster hurricane, don't you? That's right. Hammer Island is located in the eye of a giant typhoon. So they already in some trouble. Like, I didn't know the island was in the middle of that. It's crazy. Like, he's showing a picture of it. It's calm right in the middle where the island is, even though you do have big waves and stuff like that going on. It's crazy stuff going on in the middle too. But compared to the outside, it's super calm. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy calm in the middle where the island is. But outside of it, it's just whirling. I mean, it is spinning. I mean, that thing's spinning like a spinning top. It's spinning like a yo-yo. Okay, Hammer Island is located in the eye of a giant typhoon. The typhoon has been raging for dozens of millennia with no sign of moving or stopping. They call it super rotation. It's a monster of nature that is said to have once covered half of the world. That's ridiculous. Now, so it's getting smaller. The clouds expand all the way from the upper atmosphere down to the ocean floor. Now, what does that mean? The typhoon is the reason we haven't been able to leave the island. Even though it seems to have shrunk in size, it's really powerful. It's super powerful. I mean, it's so powerful that powerful is an understatement to how powerful this thing is. Once the master carpenter built a tower of rocks so that we could look down at it from above. He just got all these boulders just like stacked up on top of each other. They should fall, being that he's a master carpenter. Oh, he showed them the typhoon. So they knew about it. This thing is freaking huge. How they did? How's the rock sitting like perfectly and not falling over? And how is it so? How did they climb so high? The storm clouds. Okay, he built it so they could see it from above. The storm clouds stretched across the sky as far as the eye could see. It's a typhoon big enough to alter the typography of entire continents. They really are in the gourmet world. Like, this is crazy right now. This is the build world. All right. So that's why your ship was destroyed and you were stranded in Lake getting us, Nana. I wasn't stranded. So get that idea out of your head. You're hurting my image. He got a rep to protect. Okay. You don't have to worry about that. After you pooped your pants last week, your image couldn't get worse. Now Tenkachi's up there, he cracking jokes until Nana busts him upside his head. Now you see, Nana was able to split that house in half like it was nothing. So Nana, he got it. He's a gangster. He is a gangster. Don't get that twisted. I didn't poop myself. Only a little bit came out. It's a miracle I was able to hold it that long, which is awesome, I say. He says awesome. Holding on to doo-doo is awesome. Was it some type of power? Look, all the people of that island are surrounding that damn monster house. They got the house surrounded like something's wrong with them. I'd have left that house alone. Okay, about that problem you mentioned before, Nana. Is it that we don't have a ship that can get through the typhoon? Yup, since my ship got destroyed, then I know just one thing. Let's ask the house beast for help. The house beast could get through a typhoon, right? I would think so. I mean, he split it in half and it came back. Look back at it. Look back. One of the citizens seems to be on the, look like they're hanging out the window. I'm not sure if they got into the house. Okay, you might be right. After all, it was roaming around in the storm like it was nothing. The house beast is looking for its owner, so this could delete two birds with one stone. You used to run this stuff. Homer said, I used to run it. I still do. I'm getting better. We getting ready to take over. You see how consistent I've been dropping? Man, I'm gonna keep this thing up. Okay. You don't honestly expect to search for its owner, do you? The only thing is, I'm still not sure if the house beast will accept me, I say. The house beast took off. Okay, see? What I tell you? Wait, house beast. So the house beast don't like Nana. I swear I won't poop on you anymore. And I'm sorry for hitting you with my whip saw. Okay, please let me on. I don't even mind if it's not inside. So he can withstand the typhoon. He'll be all right. He just needs something to hold this just so he won't have to swim. Okay, look like it hates Nana's guts. And so, okay, it came back. They made it. And so, take care, everyone. We'll be back after we become great builders. I wonder what's going on. They left him with the house eaters. The house eaters going to be destroying them. They're going to be getting bullied and knocked out every other day. Take care, Tenkachi, Ringa. Promise us you'll come back someday. We finally made our departure, however. I should have known this wasn't going to be easy. It's going to be funny. Nana's going to be on the outside of the house while everybody else is in, Ringa and Tenkachi's inside. Okay, you okay, Nana? The storm's gotten even stronger. Stay inside the house. The house beast, you two. Why don't they just call it a house? Okay, we're already inside. And one more thing, it's probably all peaceful out there, inside. They probably inside just chilling, like they don't even notice that it's a storm outside, and Nana's out there getting knocked around. And I'm telling you, it's super comfy inside. She told you. Maybe if you ask nicely, the house beast will let you in too. Pipe down and quit worrying about me. I've got to stay outside to navigate. Okay, I let out a fishing line when I came here, so this will guarantee our route. We have a couple dozen kilometers left to go. We're almost out. We're almost out of here. What in the world? Okay, out of the blue, a bunch of debris just came at this dude. I mean, pipe bombs, boulders, canisters, like like the big giant canisters. Like it's crazy. Like oil tanks or whatever they use, like oil tanks. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The big giant metal containers, like barrel. They look like barrels, but they're metal containers. That's coming. You got nails. Somebody threw a gun at him. The gun that they threw shot at him. Okay, so he getting bombarded. Okay, it's tons of debris. Maybe a ship got wrecked and it got thrown at him. So he getting hit. Now he pulls out that whipsaw. He's taking them out. He's taking them out. He's good. Okay, with the whipsaw, he nice with it. Okay, we've got to help Nana. You stay here, Ringa. I'll go. If I'm Tenkachi, right? He in the house just chilling, right? I'll open the door, just crack the door, put my arm out and use the hammer and just, help him that way. Still, it's sure it's quiet inside the house beast. It must be airtight and soundproof. It's of higher quality than the average house. Ringa, this is the kind of architecture you're aiming to build, right? So this is better than the house he had before. I'll go and build some peace outside. That's my job. This build peace thing is kind of weird. Okay, Tenkachi. But Tenkachi. I said it backwards. Kantachi. But Tenkachi, I'll be fine. I got the hammer. He got that pistol. They call them hammers. I got the hammer the master carpenter gave me. And this headband, just tying it gives me energy. I feel like I can take on any construction work. I'm ready to face this head on. So Ringa's ready to go out of there too. In that case, I've got one too. He got one what? He got one what too? What are you talking about? What the heck is that? Oh, that's a table and a chair. What is he talking about? Okay, wait a minute. That's freaking big, I say. A giant. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. Literally, a boulder the size of a mountain is flying at the house. Where did that come from? So now here come the whip. Okay, he got a secret attack. It's called whipsaw dance. Now this whip is just, it's whipping. It's whipping like some Cool Whip. And he's able to break it up. The door flew open, man. Whoa. The door slammed open. What's going on? Okay, the door slammed open. Something is in Ringa's hand. Oh, what you call him? His headband flew out. My headband. Ringa. So he's running out there to get it. He jumped off the house beast to grab his flag. You know he gangbanging. That's what the flag is. He's tying it up like Tupac in the front. What are you doing? He grabs it. Looks like he lands in the water. And he's just getting carried away. Like, he's like 10 miles away right now. Like, literally. He's just like, oh my God, I'm done. That is crazy. Okay, now Nana got knocked back. Okay, now Ringa, what is he trying to do? Okay, he's hitting the water with his hammer. I'm guessing he's trying to fly over to Ringa and bring him back. No, he didn't hit the water. He hit the side of the house beast with it. Now he's trying to get to Ringa. Tenkachi, damn it. And we're so close to getting out of here. House beast, can you go after them? Hurry. Okay. Tenkachi actually got Ringa. Okay, cool. Now, how are they going to get back? It's me. Are you okay? Hang on tight, Ringa. Now, I will say, yeah, that Bill King, yeah. Oh, just being honest, likes Bill King. Okay, yeah. I will say the world is ridiculous. We're starting off almost as crazy as the gourmet world. In the gourmet world, it was worse than this. I mean, because when Toriko went to the gourmet world first, I mean, like, he didn't stand a chance. Like, he was getting, it wasn't just a giant typhoon. It wasn't just some house eater beasts and some tornadoes and some thunderstorms. That's what they got here, which is crazy already. I mean, like, he was just getting tossed around. Okay, I'll strike at the debris to make it back to the house beast. Okay, no, he getting tore up. He ain't make it back to nothing. Okay, I'm thinking that what you call I'm going to use the whip to get him. But if it's a whip saw and it's sharp, it should just destroy them. Okay, just a little further. He's actually doing it. Master Carpenter. Yo, it's a house. Okay, Carpenter. Okay, he sees a house. That's a different house. It might be a house beast, but it's not the same one. That light. Yeah, this is a different one. This is super different. It's bigger too. The house looks about the same size. It's somebody in the window too. Some weird looking guy. Might be a beast. I don't know. Might be somebody else. I have no clue who it is. There's a well in this one. The house looks about the same size. Looks similar. Got a palm tree. It's got a fence, which is good. But it is way bigger because the house beast they had, the house was about half the size of that of the beast that it's on. This one, the house is way smaller in comparison. He got a front, backyard, clothesline, everything. Okay, a house. I would get on that house beast, man, and then look for the get on top of the chimney and look for my house beast. Okay, Tenkachi, Ringa. This is the monster hurricane. Wow, what a huge storm. Master Carpenter, that's right. Okay, but even inside that storm, there's someone who lives there. Okay, so I'm guessing that he knows the guy who lives there, and that's the person. Now, it could be a female. I'm up here jumping to the conclusion that it's a guy. But anyway, he said there's someone who lives there. Why do they live inside of a hurricane? Is it just somebody? Are they a hermit? Okay, now if they live there, how do they eat? I'm guessing the house beast gets food and delivers it to the guy or to the person. They didn't say some guy, they said someone. So I'm guessing the house beast delivers it to the person. Looking like they're having a glass of wine or something like that, because the hand is like this, would look like a glass is in the hand. Okay. If they live inside there, that means the entire time they're out there, everything just whirling around. Then now inside the house is going to be peaceful. But when they go out, they got to go out sometimes. Ain't no way you just sit in the house at all times. Yeah, it's peaceful inside the house, but they just go outside and just be, they just go out there and just be in the hurricane, just standing there just like this. They must be powerful. Yeah, Bill King height. What's going on, Rax? Got racks on racks on racks. And he's a superhero. Toriko is drawn as an Easter egg in chapter 4. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna check that out very, very soon. Okay, a house. Okay, Tenkachi, Ringa. This is the monster hurricane. Already read that. Oh, I went back too far. My bad. Okay, there's someone who lives there. There's someone living in that typhoon. That's right. I built their house myself long ago. Listen closely, Tenkachi Ringa. If they get into trouble, get to that house. So that's not a house beast. He just built a house in the middle of the hurricane. I thought it was a house beast. But even okay, wait, where did it get? Listen closely. Where did I get that? I keep going back by accident. Okay, listen closely, Tenkachi Renga. Construction gives shape to people's wishes. People have been sleeping on Bill King. They gonna stop. I'm gonna make them stop sleeping on it. No matter the environment, if there's a customer who wants to live there, it's the builder's job to construct their house. Somebody who was like an idiot said, I want to live in a completely inhospitable area. I want to live in the eye of a storm just to be stupid. And then the master builder said, okay. Now he built that like while he was in the storm. Wow. We got to see how they build that stuff. Okay, that's why the first thing we must build is courage. Here we go with this stuff. Okay, courage, friendship, heart, and all the other stuff. That's what we get into right now. When you build courage in your heart, you must also discard any complaints. You can't do work if you're not strong. Remember this well too. Remember this you too. Remember this well you too. Whenever you feel, this is Acacia right here. Whenever you feel like this is the end, which is what it is right now, this is the end, a door will appear before you. Never close your eyes because that door is the exit that will break through whatever you're experiencing and lead you onward. Now that's nice for media, like TV and comic books, manga, and all that. You know, that's nice for that, cartoons and stuff like that. In the real world, sometimes you just get deleted. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no a door always open. Nah, that's fantasy. Okay, open that door and go forward. Don't worry because the courage you built in your heart will never be torn down. I'm gonna give you boys my headband. He said, I'm gonna give you boys my headband. They cut it into two to make two headbands. When it's time for construction work, tie this on and get pumped to work. I guess the headband just keep the sweat out of his face. I see there was I've seen other people other than just here people wearing headbands like this and like Japanese what's it called medium like Japanese like movies and stuff like that. What's it called? Media, I think. Okay, when it get pumped up to work, split it between the two of you. So yeah, they cut it in half. He must have a giant head. Or the way he tied it. It might have been the way he tied it, maybe. Okay, I'm already read that. Okay, that must be the house that Master Carpenter told us about. They don't know his name. Oh yeah, they know his name, Shovel. Why do they keep saying Master Carpenter instead of Shovel? He really built this in the middle of such a storm. Master Carpenter. Master Carpenter. Straight up G. They said he's got to be a gangster. He just built this out of nowhere. Okay, don't give up, Ringer. Keep your eyes open. Do you see that faint shadow beyond the wind? Yes, I can see it. It's land. That means we're close to the end of the typhoon. I'm sure Nana will come for us, so we're not going back to the house beast. We're going forward and heading for that door. Vigor Hammer. Okay, he's smashing, trying to get. He's smashing. He's smashing. No pun intended. Trying to get to that house. Wait, hold on. Did he go past the house? I think he went past the house. Why they ain't stopped at the house to see what's shaking? They made it out of the typhoon. So the house is somewhere near the edge of the typhoon. I wonder why they put it in the typhoon. Like it's right at the edge. Why did they want to? Why didn't they just like? Well, maybe there's no land out. Maybe they built it on land. It's not a beast. Then he built the house, so it's a piece of land right there. Okay, we did it. We got out. Now, what's stupid is Tenkachi is an idiot, right? Because instead of stopping at the house, right, he went outside the typhoon. Where are you going to go? Just swim? You're an idiot. We got out. We got out of the typhoon. My strength. I may have used the hammer too much. He used the MC hammer too much. Tenkachi. Now, Tenkachi's drowning. Okay, Tenkachi, you okay? Thanks, Ringa. I should be thanking you. It's thanks to you we escaped that typhoon. No, it's thanks to the Master Carpenter. I didn't know the Master Carpenter. I didn't know I didn't know that the Master Carpenter had already built courage inside of our hearts. Courage is the most important material for making peace, and the courage that the Master Carpenter made for me is built so sturdily that it can't be torn down. He's not the smartest dude. He's not smart at all. Like, if you see that there's a house that's safe, get there first. See who's ever there. Because if you just leave the typhoon, what if there's no land around you? You know what I mean? Would you just drown? Okay, can't be torn down. That sounds like a Bill King to me, Tenkachi. Okay, they're gonna find out the Bill Kings is in your heart. All right, you're right. You guys, what you did was absolutely crazy. Hey, it's Nana. You okay? That's what I should be asking you. There's no way he would know where they're at. In that typhoon, if he was like, he could have been looking for him, like, yo, I can't find him in the typhoon. He would have to see them leave the typhoon. Maybe, oh, you know what? The house beast is good in the typhoon. So maybe it was so good in that typhoon that it was chasing behind them the whole time. Like it was right behind them. That makes sense. That's okay. That makes sense. Okay, that's what I should be asking. Okay, what do you jump into the middle of the ocean for, Ringa? Sorry, the headband the Master Carpenter gave me got blown away. I'm sorry for being so reckless. So that's a headband from Shovel, huh? Okay, so much fuss over nothing. Do you value it over your own life? He said, what type of headband is it, though? It's some, yo! Shovel, something's wrong with Shovel. He keeps going after these kids to raise them. Why is he adopting all these kids? And then this dude, Nana, is talking crap about them risking their lives over a headband, but the shirt that he has, he got that from Shovel. So he's worshiping that shirt too. I'm thinking of replacing my old jacket. In that case, Master Carpenter, can I have it? But it's still too big for you. It's okay. Once I get big and strong like you, it'll fit me perfectly. Pretty much. He's about the same size as Shovel. It's somebody else over here building something. So there's other people over there doing something, but I can't see anything going on. Just a bunch of smoke or clouds or something like that. They building something. Maybe they building something in the clouds or something. Well, I guess even I would have dived it after it without a second thought. They are obsessed with Shovel. Check it out, you two. It's the continent. Now this looks crazy. Okay, the houses are it's like these weird structures. like big giant like highways looking things. Like the land actually comes up. If you ever see like Iceman do his like little ice slide and he makes those little pillars or whatever, it's like ramps or something like that. The land looks like that, and people build houses all up along that. And then there's some structures. I'm not sure if they're houses or it's like giant rocks like stacked up on top of each other, and the houses are sitting on top of that. It sort of looks like the Lookout, like from Dragon Ball. And they actually got a stairway leading into the ocean. A couple of them, no, 3 of them. Okay, and when he said it's the continent, what does that mean? That's the main continent that humans live on, the safest place to be. Okay, how's it feel seeing the outside world for the first time in your lives? Countless sights await you after this. Okay, what happened to Nana's jacket? Oh no, that ain't Nana. That's Renga. I don't know why. Okay, you fell asleep out of exhaustion, I say. Okay, both of them fell asleep. Okay, now we get a close-up of the continent. This place looks crazy. It looks like a bunch of tiny mini cities built in it's like a bunch of tiny mini cities that's built inside. There's one giant one in the middle. No, there's another giant one off to the side. But they're like spaced out with like rural land right in between, and it is huge. And what I mean by some of it is floating. Some of these islands are literally floating with, and they got buildings on them. This staircase looks like the Rocky steps from Rocky. Looks like I want to run up on them. They're way far out, and they go right into the middle where I guess is the capital. But it's sort of like they wanted to keep the place rural and just put little tiny cities around it. You know what I mean? It's not like one big mega city. It's just a bunch of little smaller ones. Okay, let's see. Oh, I spotted some prey. Prey. If it's run down, what do you say we strip it for parts? We got some evil houses, it looks like, that's going to try to go after the house beast. That's actually kind of funny. I wouldn't have thought that there would be houses would be the enemy. I would have thought it'd be people. But these houses look different. They look like they completely black and like shadow. I guess it. To be honest, I don't think they actually look like that. I think they shadowed them out so that we won't see what they look exactly what they look like until they reveal them. But they have eyes. That's weird. Pretty good chapter. Oh, Tenkachi's really an idiot. We know that. But overall, pretty good chapter. These builds is pretty interesting. These builds are really interesting. I mean, really, really interesting. These builds is crazy. But I am wondering, like, what type of city is this? Is this like where most of the human world is, or what? Because he says the continent. It's like the continent. I'm guessing that this is where most people live. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, there's a pretty sick scene in the next few chapters. Since you read Toriko, I look forward to you getting to the scene. Me too. Okay, what's good, Unc? How's nephew? I gotta see your son. I know you big and back being bull with the red blood. I ain't got no red on, but nah, I ain't with no blood, so I don't know what you talk about. I don't know where you get that from. And I ain't got no son either. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe. This is pink. I'm just not realizing what you're saying. It looks red on the thing. This is pink. Leave comments, like the video, and subscribe, because I can't eat. I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. Check the links in the description box. Peace.